Alright guys, I wanted to give you a little warning, or actually a big warning, on the KSG. Now, as some of y'all know, with this guy, for it to cycle right, you have to really put some pep in its step when you rack it, right? You got to do it with some force, and or you could have feeding problems. Now, at the range, firing this thing, it was me and my brother and a buddy. When he racked it, I had this old PROMAG fore-grip just sitting around. And what happened is, it was just held on with a nipple. You can see where that little depression where the nipple was. This thing has some kick, right? So what happened was, the recoil snapped that little nipple. And it took a while. I'll leave a link in the description bar with this guy. He had the same, I guess the Archangel grip or something like that, the PROMAG. Anyway, the nipple broke off, and when he racked it, he must have came forward, and it slipped off. And he was holding, I guess he had his finger on the trigger, and well, basically, as you can imagine, part of his hand turned into a strawberry preserve. So he's suing PROMAG and Kel Tec. But I'll leave that in the description bar. I said it failed after the first shot. I guess the recoil snapped it right away. So, I mean, he knew it was broken, and he did it anyway. But anyway, just a warning: do not use one of these grips with a little nipple. It has to have a rail or something like this one here. It's got this it's a bolt that goes all across. You unscrew it, and actually it's kind of still on there. Hold on. Well, you get the idea. And just on the rail, just make sure it gets in between the groove, and yeah, it gets secured in there. This is that's steel. This steel bolt, I mean, that's not coming off, right? This guy, it slipped off on us. Now, we didn't have our finger on the trigger, so there was no problem. But there could have been, and so we just took it off and started using it, you know, just stock. And I really don't like it. I like a little bit more. I like a grip on there myself, but something that's really going to latch on to. There's some of these with two bolts that go across. That's even better, but you know, hey, this one, that'll work out too. And it'll fit securely in there, and you got no problems, nothing to worry about. Again, little plastic nipple, that is not going to work. All right, you're risking your hands on that. The shotgun kicks ass, but it's got a little bit too much recoil for this here, this little plastic nipple. I just put this on a Ruger 1022. It's got a purpose now. You know, that's fine. It was just sitting around anyway. But just a heads up, man. Anyway, I'll leave that link in the description bar. You can check it out for yourself. Just watch that, man. These are badass, but that's one problem you got when you kind of little bitty thing for to take all that recoil. Anyway, all right, guys. Hopes this helps you guys out. So no more problems out there. It almost happened to my buddy, but yeah, then we just took that damn thing off. Just a heads up, man. Later.